Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the stream, guys. I am trying to get my. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. I hope you guys are all having a great evening tonight. I hope I'm coming through loud and clear this evening. Got something a little bit different for you tonight. I have not been feeling super well today, so I kind of doing a little bit shorter stream this evening, and also, excuse me, wanted to play something that was a little less demanding here. Kind of not something that's going to rely on my Twitch speed, my Twitch reflexes, my quick muscle memory. So I've got my water here, and I got my tea, and we will hop on. So tonight, guys, we are playing a super fun game that I have been playing a little bit of. It is in early access, and it is just a cool kind of dogfighting simulator. So it kind of reminds me if you ever played. There was a board game that was like World War II dogfighting, and you like had planes and moved them and stuff. Or if you ever played Star Wars X-wing or Star Wars Armada, it's kind of like that. So you're gonna move your plane, and you're gonna try and shoot down enemy planes without being shot down yourself. It's super fun. It'll make a little more sense, I think, once we get into it and kind of get going on it. So yeah, this is a game that's in early access. It's linked down in the description below of the Steam description, or the Steam page rather, in the description, so you guys can check that out. I'm not, not being sponsored or anything. I paid for it, but it's a super fun game. I've really been enjoying it. I've probably got like I don't know, 40 hours or something in something like that, probably. So it's been a really good time. I've been super duper enjoying just playing and kind of taking the fights at my own speed. So it takes place in the 1940s. This is the battle over Britain. So basically, the German Air Force has been flying over and bombing. British cities and making them, basically miserable. They're doing a lot of terrible things over there, just destroying pretty much anything they can get to, actually. And so we are going to take the role of a Spitfire squadron, and we're going to try our best to stop those British. So the game, like I said, is in early access. So there's only one friendly plane right now, the Spitfire. I guess they're coming out with another one kind of soon. I think the Hurricane, and then there's like three or four British planes. I want to say, I mean German planes, three I think. So I yeah, I've been enjoying it, like I said, and it's pretty cool. Kind of just that old time, you know, dogfighting. Like it's just a cool kind of way to do things. So like we'll talk about like what I'm going through, what I'm thinking about, how we do things. Kind of just try and let you guys know like what I'm thinking and what we're doing here. So we're going to go into Squadron Leader. Let's see, I see I'm on day 12 of 30 there. So we're going to start a new squadron. Yeah, we're going to delete it. Okay, so this is our new squadron here. Looks like we've got a couple guys with a lot of red, only a few guys that are really green. So I think we're going to return to main menu. We're going to see if we can roll up a new one here. Um, oh, uh-oh. I accidentally had a stream mishap, as you guys all are well aware of how I run things around here, kind of fast and loose. I'm going to drop this into the chat over here. Okay, sorry about that, guys. A little dead air there. Got that sent out, so we're good to go. Okay, so now let's go ahead and this is the same one we were just in. So yeah, let's go ahead and start a new squadron. Okay, so we got some more green, got a little red there. This one actually looks pretty solid, so we're going to go ahead and start these guys. So over here is kind of the description of the game. Let's go ahead and transition over so you guys can see that a little better. Sorry, my frame is in the way there. Maybe I can move myself down here a little bit. Hold on a second. See if I can. Nope. No, that frame is on my. Okay, that's all right. Dashman said, "Let's go." Okay. Over here it says in this game you'll manage a roster of pilots during 30 days. Each day will have 4 time slots where you could have to scramble your pilots to fight the enemy. Managing your pilots correctly is key to your survival. On the left is a complete roster of pilots at your disposal. You can see their names, portraits, nationalities, stats, stamina, and traits. So we've got a good mix of UK and Polish pilots here. The gold ones are like their squad leader abilities. We'll go into that, and then greens are positive, and reds are negative things. Scott said, "Let's go." Thank you, Scott. Welcome to the chat, sir. So each day consists of 2 parts: section assignment and day progression. During section assignment, you'll decide which pilots stay on duty and which stay on leave. When you're done assigning, you confirm sections which lock the on leave pilots, and the day progression will start. During the day, you can advance time, which progress the time along 4 slots. You may have to fight battles when the time progresses, which is interesting. It's only a may, so sometimes you'll get away without a battle. After the 4 time slots are done, the next day will begin with the section assignment. Dash said, "I got it working." Awesome, thanks, buddy. To move pilots between areas and slots, drag their location. On duty remain available throughout the day. If a slot needs replacement, you can drag an on duty pilot. You can also drag pilots out of slots. On leaves cannot be assigned, and you can't assign pilots to be on leave once section is confirmed. When time advances, there's a chance you have to fight the enemy. When it happens, you won't know which of your sections will be chosen to fight, so make sure both are prepared to take to the skies. At least the section leader, the middle slot, must be assigned at all times. You will lose if you have not enough available pilots to assign a leader to both sections. Pilots need rest. After coming back from a break, they will be tired. By putting them on leave, they will recover some of their stamina at the end of each day. If they get injured, which also happens if they bail, they will have to remain at the hospital for some time, after which they will become available again after their hospital stay. So here we go. We're diving in here. So this is our roster of pilots right here. So let's take a look at these guys. So we have William Montgomery, pilot officer. Are they all pilot officers? Probably. William Montgomery. He has grief. Pilot loses some control when grieving a wingman. He's a natural pilot. He's got a full range of control inputs. He's a welder, armored critical components with slightly lower speed, and a PT coach. Section stuffers lower stamina penalty per sortie. That guy's pretty good. All right. And then we have Xander F. Savoy. Avenger. Damage buffs after a teammate has died. Also a natural pilot. A weak stomach. More susceptible to G-forces. And Sea Spotter gives you the rapid rescue of bailed pilots. Okay? This guy, Noel C. Mitchell, I don't think he'll ever be an officer. He'll never be a flight leader. Rather, most coordinated. He's got a 5% reduction. That's not terrible. And bailed pilots often die. So this gold one that he has here, you see if I put it here, it brings it up. However, if I put Mr. Mitchell back over here, and then I drag him, where'd you go, Mr. Mitchell? Where are you? There he is. If I drag him up here, it doesn't affect anything. So maybe not a terrible wingman, but we probably don't want to put him in the lead. All right, then we have Jack Poulin, natural pilot, but bailed pilots often die. Spencer Compton, physical specimen, can withstand more Gs before blacking out, and is resistant to control limitations, which are usually, I believe that's when you get shot up and your engines, and your whatchamacallits, your like plane can't really move as well. My head is in a bad spot over here, probably. Sorry, guys. I will. Let me do this. I can at least move myself over here. You know what? Why don't we just hide that, and then I'm going to bring my face. Nope. Then I'm going to bring my face over to here, I think. This might not be a bad spot for it. Once we get in the game too, we'll see. This might be where we need to stay. Okay. Going back through, so we had Poulin, Copton. He's got the strong stomach. Okay, here's Mikowski, 25% restricted control authority. Not great. Zouch, section is never bounced, which I think means that they never start higher than us. But he is claustrophobic, so if he gets too close, he loses control. Otherwise, he's a natural pilot. This guy gets a damage buff at close range. He is also claustrophobic, and he has got restricted authority. 15% control authority, full range. Schminsky, nice. Rapid rescue. Weak stomach and natural pilot. This guy is unlucky, and he has bloodlust and a natural pilot. And what was his thing? Section of adrenaline spikes before battle, crashes afterwards. Okay. So I think in terms of our leaders, we want Um, Probably the PT coach. They suffer less stamina afterwards. So that would be this guy's not bad as a leader. And then this guy's not great. This guy, not great either. He's not terrible. We can put him in charge. Okay, so we got the PT, so now they'll have less stamina. That's this little yellow bar right here when they come back, and you guys will see that when we get in there. So now let's go ahead and put some guys in the team. So let's go with a natural pilot. We'll do like a natural pilot squad so they can kind of all stay close to each other. Uh, yeah, we'll try this guy over here. We'll say St. John Lee. So we got our UK squad, and then we could probably, yeah, we got a couple natural pilots here. So we could put, I think this guy's not a terrible wingman, and we'll try this guy. Uh, we'll do this guy. So we got a couple natural pilots over here, and their squad leader's the worst. Okay, so here's our on deck guys. So if we lose someone over here, they get injured or damaged. We can do that. I'm also going to get some. Mike could use a boost on my end. Phone is at max volume. Thank you, sir. I will crank that up a little bit more. Hopefully that's a little better for you there. I do hope. Yeah, looks like we're coming through. Hopefully pretty loud now. I also did I had bumped it, so I did move it at one point. All right, so let's go ahead and hop in here to start the day. Okay, so we're confirming our section, so this will lock everyone who's on leave or the casualties. So here we go. All right, so the time of day 0800 hours. When we progress time, it will tell us if we have a sortie. 11 o'clock, nothing. 2 in the afternoon, scramble. Here we go. Here we go. Much better. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the feedback. All right, so here we go. So we're diving in. So this first screen right here is kind of just lets you know this is what you're working with. So you can see we're at a higher altitude than they are. They are flying in a southwestern direction. We are headed into a northwestern direction. So we're about to cross. So we are going to go into it. So this is what it looks like here, and you guys can see. We'll go over real quick. So this is my guy over here on this side. These are the targets on this side. So right now I'm traveling 300 miles an hour. I'm at 3,000 feet. Um, I've got full stamina, and I'm just flying straight ahead. So you guys can see here as I move my plane around, I can have it end where I want it. I can kind of put it into a different spot there. And I can, have him do turns. I can do all sorts of things. Oop, if I go here. So yeah, so what these guys are not very fun. They are big old bombers. They've got a gunner in the back that can shoot at you right there. They've got a big old nose cannon, which just does a ton of damage, and they're very tough to bring down. They've got 2 engines. They're very bulky. So we kind of got our work cut out for us here. And one of the things that you got to kind of remember is that these guys knew that they were pretty much always fighting a losing battle in World War II. The goal wasn't to take down every single thing in the sky. The goal more was to deter them from getting all the way across the English Channel and into Britain. So that's what this is. This is us flying over the English Channel, defending against, you know, uh, enemy planes, basically. So our first one here, we're going to start on the outside of the formation, and I think we're going to take a snapshot at this guy, and then we're going to try and fly around and maybe like loop back up on them. So first thing, we're going to turn on our guns, and we're going to set our target. So this tells us where this guy will end up is right there. If he continues flying on the path that we think he's flying on, what's probably going to happen is as soon as I start the mission, these guys are going to start braking and start pulling evasive maneuvers to get away from me. They might just keep going. I'll probably be fired upon a lot. So what I really want to do is, as I'm diving past this guy, maybe try and um, get below them pretty quickly. So I'm not going to be able to get a shot on him because I'm just too high. So I'm going to turn guns off, and we are going to dive down below, and we're going to kind of turn into him a little bit. Oh, so here we go. So these little yellow things right here kind of show where I have some shooting on him. So I can kind of maybe turn that a little bit. So I can get a few shots on him. right there, and then I'm pretty much into a straight dive though. No G forces. I'll show you guys real quick. So this is what it looks like when you're pulling G's. You'll start getting these black bars right here, and that's gonna start dropping your guy's stamina quickly. So this little bar is his G forces. The higher it goes above this black bar is when he starts taking a stamina penalty. If you do that for too long, this white bar will deplete and they will lose consciousness until they come back, basically. So just something to keep in mind. I see a lot of people, not a lot of people, not like a ton of people play this game, but I see some people who are really hesitant to pull high G maneuvers, and I don't think you can be hesitant. I think you do need to balance it just like any other resource, really. Um, and I think that's the main thing. So this guy doesn't look like he can get a shot here. Maybe we can get one on the next guy. Let's try and get him. Unfortunately, as far as I know, there's no way to switch to the next uh, available enemy target. So that is one thing I would like to see is just an easier way to get him switched because sometimes you got to like aim your camera directly at him so you can get on the set target. So we're gonna have him shoot at the second one, and then he's gonna also continue to dive away. So you guys can see. We'll go here to the end of his flight. So we're trying to keep him kind of matched up a little bit with his squad leader in terms of like his angle and his speed because these things the Spitfires notoriously only carried rifle rounds in their guns, so it's not like if you guys are familiar with any World War II aviation, and I'm fairly nerdy about it. But like the P-51 Mustangs, like they had 50 cals in them. There are other planes that had much larger caliber weapons. I think these guys have a Vulcan in them, which is a very large caliber cannon, and then they've got a 50 cal mounted on the back. So these guys, if they touch me, will shred me. I have little 308 rifle rounds, and that's what the Spitfires had, but they had 8 of them. So they're very effective when they fight together and they attack the same target and are able to kind of stay on the same target. But alone or at range, it's very difficult to take a plane down. So a lot of times these first kind of passes are my shot to really try and put some damage on these guys quickly, while then kind of setting up for the next maneuver here. So looks like this guy probably is not going to be able to shoot at him. Yeah, I'm coming around a little slow. So maybe we can hit this guy. No, he's long gone by the time I get there. So he won't shoot. That's okay. I'll probably be shot at, honestly. And that's really what I'm worried about is that I'm just going to get absolutely shredded by these guys. But we will go to here and we'll go to the leader here and we'll see kind of what happens. So here we go. We've locked in. We're going to see what they do, and then we'll see if we take any damage. And we'll watch on the left-hand side of the screen, right where my head is going to be the damage. I'm actually going to put my head up over here, I think. Would be a good spot for it. Kind of not in the way of anything so far. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and lock this in. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Here we go. So yeah, they're already shooting at me. Oh, I got hit. Oh no, that guy pulled up right into me. Okay. So one of them, you Reese took critical damage to the pilot, critical damage to left coolant. Hopner, critical damage right wing. Hopner lost his aileron. Montgomery's attempting a bail. I lost a ring. Critical damage main engine, and I lost an oil radiator. So this guy's already going down. See what happened right there? That was wild. So he pulled up on me as I was going down. I did not expect him to do that. Yeah, so I got my shots in, and then yeah, sure enough, flying in, had a massive collision right here. Just took my wing right off. Boom. Got me. And all I did was take an aileron of his. So not a great trade. Already down. Okay, so he's done for. All right. Happens. Okay, so let's see. This guy looks like he took some damage. I don't see any damage on him over here, though. Whoops. Keep bumping this. Let's go ahead and slide this over a little bit. And I'm just going to One second here, guys. Sorry. This thing's just getting in my way. Need to figure out a better spot for that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so uh, we're in trouble a little bit. So you can see they're starting to pull high G moves. So we've got Lee here. He's still good. This guy's still just carrying on. So we want to stop him. We want to deter him from getting over there. So what we'll probably do is have Lee will probably break up and try and follow after this guy. Hmm, let's see. He might get away. Okay. So we're gonna pull some heavy G's here. We shouldn't get hit by our captain. I think it will be. It's gonna be close. Well, obviously he can't do anything, so we'll have Lee kind of scooch over a little bit there, come out of that dive, and then Poulin is going to try and stay with Lee here and pull up out of this one. Okay, Montgomery. Whew, sorry, man. So they did get some hits on us too. If you guys see here on these little tracks here, these marks are where they got hits on us, and then these are where components are broken off or critical damage is taken. That's what the red ones in the middle mean there. So it looks like we've got one guy looping back around on us. He's going to have a shot on us down here, but hopefully we're a lot more nimble than he is, so hopefully we can get away. This guy is turning all the way over. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's trying to do. This guy will not have a great shot on us, so we can still pull some evasive maneuvers. Okay, let's go ahead and lock in. So you see the black around the screen, that represents the G-forces. Montgomery opened his canopy. What elevation is he at? He's at 2,300 feet. He should be able to get out in time, because he shouldn't. I mean, he's got plenty of time before he falls into the ocean. So this guy's stalling out. That's what this means, these red things right here. Um, Reese, he's the one that took his critical damage. And then this guy looks like he is breaking down and away. So I think, let's see what this guy's doing. He's just flying upside down, continuing his loop. This guy's gonna try and get a shot on us. Whoops. That's okay. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna try and get Poulin to maybe get a shot on this guy here. Set our target. See what I mean about trying to like get it to pick him? I don't want him. I want him. All right, and then guns, and then let's see if we can get some shots on here at the end of this guy's. Yeah, we can. Okay, so we got a little yellow showing up there, so that's good. He's about half uh in terms of blacking out, so we're gonna have to. Whoops, I lost it. There we go. We're gonna have to stop the G's here in a minute from him. Montgomery's going down. This guy, we're gonna have him just so we're not completely defenseless. We are gonna have him come around. And then he won't be doing any G's on the end of his, which is pretty good. And I think we'll be able to shoot with him next round. So let's hop in here to Poulin. Let's see what you got. See if we can get some shots without losing consciousness. And he's blacked out. Yep. Poulin blacked out. So he went too far. I pushed him too far, and now he has lost he's lost consciousness and not in a great spot. He's flying right towards the enemy. This could be a big whiffer. Okay, so right now our target is this guy right here. So let's see. We should be able to get some pretty good shots on him, I think. We don't want the same thing to happen to Poulin. Poulin should be fine. He should come out of it. The main thing I'm worried about is him either getting hit or shot up, because that is both very possible. I thought I had yellow there for a second, but kind of missing. There we go. Okay, that's some pretty good shots on right there. So we're gonna follow him. Hopefully Poulin will stay alive. Oh yeah. Okay, Poulin's back in consciousness, so that's good. We are gonna get a few shots off. That other one is diving down, so that's good. Did our guy make it? Yes, he successfully bailed, so that's good. So he'll be in the hospital, but he hopefully won't die. Okay, so yeah, yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and get some shots on here. These are like just real quick shots, and let's see. That's pretty good, and then we can follow down. Can follow this guy down. So we're gonna shoot him. And then as we come around, we're going to follow this guy. We're going to try and follow him down and see if we can't put some shots on him. So the main thing about these World War II fighters is you're constantly battling energy. So the energy is applied from um, how fast you're moving, obviously, or that's your kinetic energy. So that's your kind of your energy that you're using, right? The prop is pulling you through the air. The other energy is altitude, so you can trade your altitude, which is potential energy, into kinetic energy, and you do that to dive, and so you dive, you're going to gain a lot of speed, right? And then you pull out, and you still have a lot of that speed kind of maintaining. So the Spitfires they're very good at being nimble. They're very good at kind of maneuvering around, and I think so anyway, and kind of conserving their energy, if you will. So I think that we probably have a pretty good shot at doing some doing some work on these M110s. I believe that's what they are, right? M110s, ME 110s. Yeah. So we got him firing. We got Poulin is going to maybe take a shot on this guy. Can we get him locked in as our? Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, we might be able to get some. Might be able to get something on him. Oh, it's not going to quite be close enough, but we are setting up for the next turn. So we'll see. We'll see if he even continues that flight path. So we're at about 3,000 feet, so plenty of room to maneuver. And then again, we're gonna have Lee here, kind of fire on this guy, and then roll back down to try and help Poulin, and they'll maybe gang up on this one down here. So let's go ahead and lock it in. We're gonna switch to the cool camera. Here we go. Not any shots really. Just a real quick one. Okay, so Reese lost his left engine and his coolant radiator. So which one is Reese? There's Reese. So Reese is down an engine. Oh, he looks like he is plummeting, but he'll probably pull out of that, I'm guessing. Um, these guys are kind of going after him. So I've got okay, yeah, there's Montgomery. His plane, his falling still rapidly, but he's no longer in it, so that's good. What's this guy doing? Fleischer. He's just kind of breaking away, it looks like. So we might have Lee follow him around. Just because we don't want them to get away. Our main goal again is to prevent them from making it across the channel. So if we can even deter them without fully bringing them down, that's going to be mission accomplished. So we're going to have Lee circle back around on this guy right here. Poulin is going to continue to follow Reese, I believe. Yeah, so Poulin, let's go ahead and try and get him nice and lined up here. There's some decent shots on there. Whoop. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, so we got some good shots there. Again, we're about 3,000 feet. We do need to just keep an eye on that altitude because we will run out of space quickly. And it's kind of hard to tell with the water, at least I think personally, where we're at. So this will tell us, though, if we're at 3,000, this guy's at what, 45? Oh, almost. Okay, so these must be like 25 increments then. So Lee's coming back around on Fleischer. We'll see who he does. Poulin is coming down on Reese. This guy, Heinz, is trying to lose consciousness, it looks like. And there was one more. This guy. Is this guy going after my pilot? What is he doing? Oh, he's lost. Oh, he's the guy that hit me, maybe? He's got a lot of wing damage over here, so he might be just trying to fight to stay alive right now. He might be out of the fight, which would be great. All right, Lee, we really need to keep an eye on him. Let's see if we can get some shots on this guy right here. Let's go to the dogfight camera. So here we go. We're diving on him. Oh, yeah, we got. All right, we thought we had a good shot. Didn't really work out how we wanted it to, but that's okay. I think we can do some work here. Let's see. Let me turn off the R. There we go. Dash always has to remind me of that. So we can almost get around on him, but we can't quite. And we don't. If we lock in at this angle, we're gonna be in some trouble. So what we're gonna do is we might switch our target to over here. See if we can get guns on maybe this guy down below. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's see. So not bad. Not bad at all, actually. I'll take that. We'll let Reese do his thing. Okay, now Lee is coming around on this guy pretty hard. Uh, he's got full stamp, so we're gonna try and match here, and we're gonna see if we can come around quick on him. And then what do we got going on over here? Fleischer, that's the guy Lee's coming around on. Yep. Um, Poulin is breaking off of Reese and attacking Heinz. Yeah, so let's go ahead and we'll watch him again. We'll see what he does. Hello, Jim. Yeah. Oh no, man. That was the worst. Okay, so Reese lost his left engine, so that's good. That means we don't have to worry about him. He's attempting bail. So this guy coming up quick on us, we're going to come across his nose and try and outfly him. We're only at 2,000 feet, so again, I might cut the throttle here. That's going to give me a little bit more glide, so I'm not powering down. But we are in a touch. We are in a touch of uh, trouble here. We did not set ourselves up well, and I don't. We can give him pretty good G's. I think we're going to give him pretty hard G's to try and get out of this. And let's say I don't think that quite gives us a shot on this guy. Oh, maybe. Anything? Anything? No. Okay, so not quite a shot. He might continue to turn. We'll kind of see what he does. We'll turn into it a little bit. All right, Lee, who has been going doggedly after him. So let's see if Lee can see again. He's going 273. I'm going 208. So he's much faster than I am right now. So I'm going to need to kind of cut in hard in order to try and maybe cut him off and see what he's doing. He's turning over. Okay, he's turning over. So he's doing like an aileron roll, trying to lose a little speed maybe. Again, we're at 2,700 feet, so nothing too crazy. We still got. Oh, there's some shots. We'll try and crack a few off on him, maybe. We'll see if we put any shots on him there. That's probably the best we're gonna get. Okay, Poulin. We already got him locked in. All right, let's go. We'll follow Lee this time. See if he can get some shots here. I hate to see all those just wasting. Okay, so he's coming right at us, which, hooray. Hopefully we can. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so we should be able to get some pretty solid shots on him, kind of as we're coming in here. Okay. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. It just was like a weird. Am I still on R? No. Okay, so we got lots of good shots on him there, and he's like going into a roll. So hopefully we can beat him out of that and break up. So let's see, we're going 233, he's going 242, so we're about the same speed, so that's good. He might lose consciousness here. He's draining consciousness quickly. All right, Poulin is not in trouble per se, but a lot of interesting things happen over here. Okay, let's first of all get some throttle going again because I'm really bad about turning the throttle off and then just forgetting to turn it back on, and my guys are just coasting everywhere. Okay, so this is interesting. I'm wondering if we can. Oh, look how close that's going to be. I can get some good shots on him at first, though, which I will definitely take. Um, that's got some pretty hard G's. That's pretty good. I kind of want to be able to. Let's see, he's stalling. So, oh, that's Reese. Is that Reese I have locked up there? Okay, he's trying to get out. I don't want to fight him because Reese is already out of the fight. So we actually want to focus on this other guy. That's Lee. Okay, we don't want Reese. We want him. This is who we want. Heinz. And there's another one too, right? Yeah, down here. This guy, he's fighting to keep control of his aircraft, but he's losing altitude quickly, so he's probably going down, which is great. If it's Lee, he'll be doing even more damage. If Lee's the one who shot him down, I can't recall though. Okay, so this guy, we are going to cut throttle. No, we're going to keep it moving because we want to follow this guy into his turn if we can. So we're gonna. We can't pull. I don't think we can pull that many G's and remain conscious. So what we might have to do is break off a little bit, kind of back. I mean, you can see like no matter how much I move this, I'm still taking G's because I'm still in the middle of that maneuver. My plane is still like flying not in a way that it's supposed to. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna back off the G's a little bit. Hopefully he doesn't lose consciousness. Again, we're only at 1,500 feet, so we don't have a lot of room to play with. So I'm gonna want to try and maybe go vertical with this, which means I just want to start climbing and kind of getting out of here, trying to set up my next position because we are separated. I've got one on me. Hopefully this guy's going down. He's got one on him. So we're gonna lock in here, and we'll see if this gambit pays off. A little risky. Okay, looks like he lost. Looks like he took some damage there. Yeah, Fleischer, critical damage, critical damage. Lost an aileron. Perfect. Okay, that is perfect. So he's got full stam. So we're gonna have him hard pull around here. We're gonna cut the throttle so we can even get sharper on it. We're gonna turn into him. Yeah, we're gonna turn into him. Oh, sorry, away from him. So we are coming back around, but um, if we were turning into him, we'd cross his tail, kind of come around that way. I think if I'm saying that correctly, it might not be. It's been a long time since I've done anything aviation. Okay, this is Reese. He's going down. Yep. So Reese he's bailed. Heinz is who I'm looking for. Hoffner, not losing altitude as badly, but still not doing good. Heinz, there you are. All right, Heinz. Here's Poulin. Poulin's got. He'll be okay. So Poulin is going after Heinz. Is that Heinz? It is. So where are we going to end up at? Let's see. So my plane, he's coming directly. No, he's turning away from me. Okay, he's trying to, looks like roll over, maybe get some speed. So we're going to start turning. We're going to keep climbing, but we're going to turn in pretty hard on him. And hopefully we can keep it moving. All right, so this we're happy with. I mean, that was pretty good. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. That was a good move. So we got guys both pulling pretty hard G maneuvers, but I think they'll be okay. Maybe we will. Someone getting shot at? Okay, that counted for Poulin. Okay. No, Sammy's got no throttle. He's at 1,900 feet. Okay, so should we? What's going on with him? Fleischer's at. It's not Fleischer. 449. He's still going down. All right, Poulin coming around hard. Should not lose consciousness. He should be okay, and we're setting up a nice shot on him in the next round. This is my guy. Yeah, Fleischer. Okay. So we Lee needs to pull out of the G's a little bit. Uh, kind of level him off. We'll try and level him off. Oh, that's one way to do it. Because I don't want him to lose consciousness, and he's close. Yeah, he might lose consciousness coming out of that. So the main thing is we just want his altitude to be going in the right direction, so he doesn't die. Can lose 1,900 feet pretty quickly. So there, Poulin's coming around, so we're good there. So we're just kind of setting up here. Oh yeah, he's going down. Okay, nobody lost consciousness. That's good. Can come back around to help our wingman now here, which is always good. Yeah. Try and come up a little bit. Hopefully get a little altitude, be able to see these guys. Poulin is in a stall warning, but we can fix that. So these little things mean my airspeed is dropping. These little things on the side there. That my airspeed is dropping and I need to start get a move on because my plane is going to start just falling out of the sky in a stall, which is not good. Very scary. Um, so yeah, so here we can see my speed is going up. I am trading some altitude for speed, but it's good. It's what I want to do because I've got to come back around on these guys. So we're gonna make sure he's in a dive so we can get some good speed going, and we're gonna come back around on them. All right, Lee also coming back around. And then it looks like we're about to lose another guy. Who was it? Yeah, Hopner's going down. See you, buddy. Splash. One mark, 110. Okay. All right, he's still flying away from me, so I don't have to be super aggressive. I can kind of get these guys back to where they can work together a little bit. This is pretty good. So I do have one going down and one staying high, so I might send Poulin down for the low one. Let's kind of start getting him headed in that direction a little bit. He's back to full stam, so we'll really try and get it nice and lined up. No, not mattering kind of where the can I. You might be able to take some long range stuff at him, but I do have limited ammo, so I don't want to. I don't want to shoot too much. I mean, I still have plenty left right now, but I have run out of ammo before, and then you're just kind of playing chicken, just being the bait. Hopefully, they go after you, not your wingmate. You can also leave combat too if you want, and you can also bail at any time. So if it gets real scary, it's just like barely a kiss there on the end. We'll see if he takes a shot. He probably won't. This one we're gonna stay high. So what's he doing? He's turning over to try and gain some speed. Oh, Montgomery, even though he got shot down, that counted as a win. That counted as a kill for him. So I think we'll do the same thing. Well, Lee still is not doing great with his G forces here, and I do not want him to pass out when we're this close. So we'll go back to see what he's doing. We're going to take off some of the Gs, and we're going to cut throttle here. So that'll give us a little bit more time to react to whatever it is he's doing, and we'll kind of gain a little altitude, trading a lot of that speed here for that, but I think this will kind of make us set up a little better. Um, this is really cheeky down here. So we'll see. We'll see if we actually go for it. I doubt that they're going to shoot because they usually don't unless it's like a sure thing. Again, they've got such small rounds and there's such a distance. It's tough. Whoa, this looks complicated. Hey there, man. Have to go. Have fun. Hey. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see that. It's sort of complicated. It's basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to set up your planes where they're going and what they're shooting, and while while kind of managing the battlefield here. And so World War II in the Battle of Britain, they were more worried about making sure that the bombers didn't want to get there, right? They were more trying to deter them. You don't have to shoot everything down. You definitely can. I've done missions where I have shot everything down, but what I've honestly found is that a lot of times you don't have the ammunition for it or the stamina because this is very draining to fight like this. So a lot of times, the guys come back and their yellow bars are super depleted just because we've been putting them through their paces, kind of, so to speak. So this is going to put some more stress on him, but he's okay. He's a natural pilot. Um, this guy is this guy's really. Oh, he might also be going down already. So we'll put a few shots on him, and then we're going to break away. Lee is going to keep coming around on this guy. So we've got one Luftwaffe dead. We've got one bailed. We've got another one probably going down over here. We're going to have this guy kind of follow him down. He is pretty far away, but we'll see if he gets anything on him. And this guy, no damage yet. Going 197, so he's still a little faster than I am. We're doing a circle fight. So I'm going to keep climbing, and this time I'm gonna get my engine going because he's about to stall out. And so what I'm hoping I can do is kind of shoot up into the sky, kind of gain a lot of altitude on him, and then if he stalls out, then I can roll over and kind of go after him. So we'll see if that works. I don't. Again, Lee just has a You can see this bar right here. This yellow bar says G right here. That's the amount of force that he's taking from his turn. And so the closer that this bar gets to the black, you start dropping this guy right here. So we're right on the edge right now of putting him into the blackout screen starting to close in. So we just want to be careful because he doesn't have a ton of stamina right now. So we're just going to have him kind of continue to circle and fight this guy. And then after Poulin, put some shots on him. Hopefully we'll have him break off and come back up here and rejoin the fray over there because I'm pretty sure his target is going down. So let's go ahead and get him on there. Let's get the shots going. Oh, he broke. He broke. Okay, so he might be doing better than we thought. Let's see. He's turning hard. All right, Lee is still going against this guy. So you can see we're losing airspeed. So we want to turn it over into a dive, and we're gonna see. Well, we're gonna see if we can't stay above this guy a little bit longer. This is gonna be this is gonna be interesting. We definitely do not want to stall out because then we are just a sitting duck as we try and like regain control of our plane. So gonna keep an eye on that. This turned out to be very interesting. Um, this guy, I did not think was going to do that. I did not think he was going to. I can't get quite around on him enough. Maybe if I cut throttle, I can. So I can turn a little sharper if I do that because I'm just like coasting now, right? I'm not also moving forward. I mean, I still am, but let's go. Yeah, we got some shots. So this guy, yeah, we're gonna go to half throttle, and we're just gonna see where he ends up because we've got a pretty good angle on him. If he just kind of depending on what he does, we've got him basically under our guns already. So if he dives down, he really doesn't have a lot of room left. He's only got 400 feet to the ocean. So again, he might be gone. This is going to be our last. You know what? I don't even think we're going to do quite that. I think we're gonna pull up out of this pretty quick because I don't think that guy is sticking around. I think he's going down. So we're going to break off from him just because I don't want to follow him all the way into the ocean. Done that before. It's hard to see. It's just hard to see where the water is. I guess these lines kind of tell me where it is because we're so low now. So let's see. This guy is at almost 2,000 feet. He's got one, two, three, four, five. So what is this? 255. 751, 1250. Nope, that wouldn't be it. So what is this like? A hunt? No, 3, 6, 9, 1,000, 3, 6. Nope, that's still not good. What am I doing? 500, 1,000, 500, 2,000? Nope. I need to figure out what these are, how many feet these are. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm at 2,000. So this should be like 500, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 segments. He's at almost 2,000. We'll just round up and say 2,000 feet. Yeah, someone do the math on that for me. Okay, so this guy, okay, so this is good. He's still stalling. We are not quite as bad stalling. He's trying really hard to not let me continue to get above him, but that is exactly what we're gonna try and keep doing. We're gonna keep turning up on him. I'm gonna widen out this turn just a little bit. I guess if we sharpen it too much, that's when we start losing airspeed badly. So we're gonna keep it pretty wide. He's coming in sharp on us though. He's gonna try and he might have a shot on us at the end. No, he won't. He ends way back here. So he is coming behind us, but I think he'll be moving too slow at that point. All right, and then that's Lee, and then Poulin is coming up out of that hard to rejoin the fray over here because that guy's going down. So let's watch him go down, hopefully. Oh, pulling hard, geez. Yeah, his flight path ends in the water, so he is definitely done for. Poulin is trying hard not to lose consciousness. We're gonna pull him out of that turn a little bit. This guy, all right, I've gotten to the point where I cannot really do much more climbing, so we're going to start the dive on him and see if we can't pull him over here towards our wingman over here. Okay. Okay. So, yep, splash that guy. Looks like he just hit the water. Critical engine failure. Oh no, that's the other guy. So here's this guy. He's going down, right? It says he's at 2,000 feet? Why did I read that wrong? Was I reading his speed instead of his altitude? See, that's what I'm talking about. I cannot tell. Let's look at it like this. Okay. So we're high up there. So I'm at 2,000 feet. How he's not at 2,000 feet? Oh, I think it's bugged. He's at 243 over here. Okay. Yeah, that's not right. I was like, there's no way. I'm so far above him. Okay, he's coming around. It looks like on Poulin. So we'll have Poulin start the circle with him. Crank up the throttle, keep him moving. Lee. Oh, he might be coming after Lee. Lee is going to continue the roll and dive, and then he should slot very nicely right back in next to his wingman right there. So let's go ahead and get this going. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so now we can start trying to handle this last 110. So we're going to level him off. We're going to have him also level off. It's kind of diving it in there. Okay, well we do want a little bit of a dive so he doesn't lose all of his airspeed. We'll have him crank over a little more. And then this guy is trying to get behind us, but I think he's moving too slow. So we'll see if he gets any cheeky shots off. Beautiful, boys. We reformed. Okay. He's flying past us, so now we're going to turn out towards him. And we're gonna see what he does here. We're gonna cut back to. We're actually. He has to have some throttle going because he's going so slow. Gonna have him dive. Gonna also have him dive. Cut to half throttle. Okay, and then he's coming down underneath there. That might be moderately dangerous. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm curious. Man, this guy's 189 feet. Definitely going down. Okay, so he is aggressively coming on to us. 14. So we're going to dive away, see if he follows. He may or he may not. But see, this is what I mean. We're so much more nimble than he is. By the time he's pointed at where are now, we're already down and away below him, starting our next pass, hopefully, on him. I don't want to put these guys through too much G's. Because you got to remember, on the other side of that G turn, they're also going to be in the G still. So no shots on us. Oh, a few shots on us. Big misses, though. Okay, so he's kind of diving down to the right. This guy, is he pulling out? I think he's still going down. I don't think he's going to be able to make it. Okay, so he's diving, showing his belly to us to the right. So we're gonna break right as well. And we're going to, let's see, does he have shots on us right now? He might. He might get some here. We're gonna crank up the throttle, hopefully, and get out of there. But we're gonna break right on him and hopefully set up our next round of shots. So let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, close. Okay. He is below us. We're at 900 feet, so he's gonna have to pull up. So I think if we just kind of continue a tight turn like this, uh, we can kind of trap him below us and start really kind of putting some hurt on him. Hopefully here. So we're gonna crank up to full throttle again. This guy, how's he doing over here? He's at 50 feet. I do think that is the end for him. We'll see if we can watch him splash here. Oh, he's hanging in there. 52 feet. He might be surviving. He might be just flying back to Germany, which again, that's fine. I mean, we don't have to shoot down every pilot. We really just want to make sure that they don't want to come back. So, okay, this guy is at 705 and he's diving. So we're just gonna kind of continue our motion here of just continuing to kind of climb slowly but steadily. Just see what this guy's gonna do here, because I'm very curious what his overall plan is. His friend there looks like he's trying to leave combat, which again is fine. I I doubt that he's going to dive down into the ocean, but I guess anything is possible. I mean, he doesn't have a ton of damage. Yeah, he's got no damage, so I mean, he's like getting really close. Now he's like dramatically pulling up. Okay, so we're gonna get we're gonna turn around into him, and we're gonna see what is going on here. This is very interesting. This I think we're gonna kind of we're gonna dive him. It's gonna put me close to homie. So we'll put him through his paces a little bit. Let's see what this guy's doing. Okay, yep. So he should not lose consciousness. See what this guy's doing. He's gonna try and shoot me. Probably. I'm gonna start a roll on him. Start bringing this guy around. So this is where it gets tricky. Oh, don't lose consciousness. He's definitely gonna lose consciousness. And he's at 600 feet. Yeah, we do not want him to lose consciousness going down into the ocean. That is the worst thing that could happen. So we'll try and have him level off here. He might lose consciousness. I pulled him too hard. Um, it seems fine. Keep some throttle on it. All right. Yep, I knew he was gonna shoot at me. Okay, we didn't lose consciousness. That is good. We are not happy, but we didn't lose consciousness. He's coming back around at me. No, he's breaking off. All right, start turning him back around here. Gonna try and start making these moves a little faster because I'm starting to not feel super great again. So don't want to overdo it. All right, so we're gonna have him come back around on it. I wish I would just show my guys who are alive. Okay, Poulin is gonna be in a good spot. He can definitely take the G's. Yep. All right. We'll see if he continues that train of thought. Lee is going to start coming back around as well. Is this guy? Did he leave? Yep, he did leave. That little symbol means that he left the battle, so that's good. He was deterred. Again, that's our main objective is to just keep him from reaching the mainland. So he turned back. All right, Poulin, let's see what you got. Interesting. So I guess we will definitely try and put shots on right off the bat. And then we will kind of keep flanking him around. Lee, gonna start coming in from the other side. Let's see if this actually does anything. Nope. Whiff. Again, he's super duper low. So I'm really curious, like what the plan is here, because he does not have a lot of room to maneuver. I mean, we don't either, but at least we're higher than he is right now. So again, we're not gonna be able to quite get on him. Um, so we'll kind of do that. We'll kind of try and get like set up for the next. So we're going to try and match his wing angle. So that way, if this is what he continues to do, hopefully we'll be able to kind of track with him there. Lee, I think that's fine. He needs to continue to recover from his last move. Okay. So you can see he is starting to stall out. And so am I. So that's not good. But we can at least kind of continue to get ourselves around on him. He's stalling like really badly. And he's like coming back around in a weird way. So, can we get shots on here? Maybe. Yeah. There we go. All right. Do a little damage maybe? Let's see. Yep. Okay. This is good. We like this. We've got him stalled out. Look at all that yellow. We're gonna see how the earlier, honestly, probably the better. No, let's see. So we want to try and keep it in the green as long as we can and as accurate as we can. That's pretty good. That's really good. Okay, we're gonna keep it on that. Hopefully that'll shred them up. Uh, Here we've got Poulin. Also, man, don't we want to make sure we don't hit our own wingman there. Uh, okay. Sorry, just a little message from Wifebot there. Okay, so we also can get some shots on him here at the end of our. Let's see if we can kind of get a better view of where we're. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. Okay, we'll follow from Lee's perspective. We'll hop in the cool view, and so maybe hopefully light this guy up. Okay, little critical damage, not a lot. Again, we just do not have very big guns on these things, so it's almost always more about volume of fire and putting shots on with your wingman and just kind of like a piranha swarm kind of is how I like to think of it almost. You just want to have as many opportunities as possible to put the hurt on them. This is pretty good. Got some hard G's. He should be able to take it. And then we might even just finish him off here. Okay, let's see how it goes here. There we go. There we go. Look at all that. Left elevator, right fuel tank, right oil radiator, right wing, left wing, coolant radiator. So he's taking damage all over the place. That's what we like to see. And now this going down. We should be able to follow him very nicely down. Yep. And you also might be able to do some damage. Can we tighten it up? No, that's as good as we get. That's okay. He might lose consciousness. We'll see. All right, this guy should follow him down all the way. We're also getting some pretty good shots on him to begin with over here. So we're gonna follow Poulin here and hopefully wrap this up. That's it. GG's. So you can watch the replay here. My first guy went down. Got a couple of shots off. So you can kind of see, like, when we separated, right, we weren't quite as effective. Ooh, that was a cool little thread the needle shot right there. Oh yeah, that's where that guy was like, he's already going down. All right, so who's our? Oh, that's cool. You can. Oh, that is cool. I've never seen that before. That's pretty awesome. Shows you their whole flight path. That's really cool. Oh, and the bullets shooting out. Who is he even shooting at? I don't even know. That's cool. All right, so our score, promising. We had 2 survived pilots. Uh, we had a dead pilot. He died. Oh no, times 0. Okay, we're good. 2 survived aircraft, 1 destroyed aircraft, no damaged aircraft. 3 fighters destroyed, 1 fighter damaged. Oh, they're fighters? I didn't realize they were fighters. It's okay. Confirm exits. So here we go. These guys lost a bunch of stamina, but that's okay. We had 2 kills for Poulin, 1 for Montgomery, 2 assists, 2 assists for John Lee. Um, yeah, 3 casualties. We lost 1, 3 stars. Not too bad for our first sortie. So now you can see this guy had to go over to the hospital. These guys are very tired, so we'll take them off. And then probably drop in Xander there and put in Jekka and we'll put in Sulis. So now we got our fresh pilots in there. We got these guys. We'll put them on leave on the next day to get them to rest up. And then we got three more guys here. He's got 1 day in the hospital. So when he comes out, I think he goes back to active duty. So yeah, guys, that is the game. Pretty fun. I really like it. I think it's it's kind of a little bit slower paced game. It's not quite like you're controlling the plane and you're trying to like do everything at once. I mean, I think it's a cool kind of idea, like a variant, a concept on this, that hitting that wing first off, man, sometimes that happens. There have been times where I get down early quick and everyone has to try and fly away. And, it's not a great mission. We do a fail, but hey, it's better to bring the pilots back alive a lot of times than try and force something that's not there. So that's been kind of something that I've been working on. So thank you everyone for dropping by. Appreciate everyone for contributing in the chat. Thank you guys all again for your continued support. It is about 15 minutes early, but we are going to call it there for the evening so I can get some rest and get back to work tomorrow. So thank you everyone for stopping by. Until the next time, y'all be easy.